Zyla. Hey, girl. Okay, let me look. Hold on, because I didn't get anything yet. I'm here to text you what he said. Yeah, I didn't get nothing yet, Shakira. Zyla, are you eating? Yeah, I need my chapstick. That's in the bathroom. Hold on one second, Shakira. It's in the bathroom. Okay, so he just got some stuff going on. He was just expressing to you. Got it. Okay, I read it, girl. Well, at least he giving you some type of clarity on what's happening, why he, you know what I'm saying, why he being so weird and distant. Thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. The good thing is he didn't dodge me. Right, he told you what's going on. Right, exactly. So you're not just sitting there waiting. And that's good. That's good that he being transparent. He trying to like show you like, hey, I do care about you. I just can't be as like, you know what I'm saying, admin right now because I got stuff going on, which I could respect that as well. That he is at least communicating that. Yeah. So I respect him more now, as you should, because it's like, wow, like that was such a transparent post, and it was like he wasn't being malicious, he wasn't being rude, he was just really just telling you he got some stuff going on, which we kind of felt that, you know what I'm saying? It was we definitely felt him being in that in what's the word, like uneasy energy. He do care about your feelings, and I think even like you expressing yourself the other day, it let him know like, okay, this is a transparent type of connection. We ain't got to play these games. You know what I mean? That's good. Can you like my live for me too, boo? Hey, what's up, Danny? How you been, love? Oh yeah, so he following my lead, being transparent. So how did he feel about my response? Yes, about to like it. Thanks, love. So how did Cam feel about Shakira's response when he was being transparent with her? How did he feel about that? How did he feel about that? You saw Jamie, mom? Okay, how did it go? How did he feel about Shakira's response? Okay, love. Thank you. All right, so let's look at the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords. I mean, honestly, how he felt about it was he really did, appreciate that you was able to see like clearly what he was trying to convey, and you didn't turn it into a tower moment with him. Yeah. And you didn't turn it into a tower moment, like you didn't go off on him. You didn't act like you didn't understand what he was trying to say. The Moon to the Two of Pentacles here. He like, okay, cool. So I like the way she handled that, and that makes me want to be even more transparent with her and tell her more. So he may even like elaborate furthermore, like what's happening, what's going on, like what he going through. But I do think that like he definitely appreciated that you didn't misread what he was trying to say. Like you didn't try to intentionally misinterpret it. You know what I'm saying? And that you didn't cause no drama from him just being honest. So he could appreciate that for real. She definitely some. She asked when I saw him last mentioning if he had a baby. Ooh. Yeah, that's why I said she wasn't gonna say nothing. She was gonna wait for you to bring that to her door. She was definitely gonna wait for you to bring that to her door. So what did you say when she said that? Yeah, sorry, my son, he just been screaming, y'all. Ooh, that boy be screaming. So yeah, Shakira, like I said, he could appreciate that. He could appreciate the maturity that you have with it. Okay. Thank y'all for the likes too. Please make sure y'all liking the live, please, and thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you for your donation, Danny. I definitely did say when you make time for me, I'll be seeing you. So when do you see him coming? Okay, you said nothing. You were just like, girl, I don't know about that. And you changed the topic. Oh my gosh, you too funny. She said, girl, let's talk about these apples. What? She like apples. Yeah, girl, you like apple pie? Like, girl. All right, when is Cam going to be coming to see Shakira? That is too funny. All right, so when is Cam coming to see Shakira? I mean, we got some magician with the King of Swords. He definitely trying to make time for you, Shakira. Let's look at the timing when he could come see you, though. Because, I mean, like, we still got the weekend. It's only Saturday. So let's see. Is he going to come this weekend? Let me see if it's going to be this weekend. For Swords Reverse. Swords Reverse here. When is he coming? He still hasn't spoken to me in a month, but want to tell his mom, my aunt are big. Right, exactly. Like, what kind of mess is that? Okay. Shakira, hold on. I'm looking at your cards for timing. Because I don't even see you mentioning nothing about him coming over. Like, you just gonna kind of just peek, see what he rather do. Okay. So the Magician with the King of Swords is here. Is it gonna be next week or is it gonna be this weekend? When he coming? Give me a timeline. Swords. Okay. Now, I'll say this. If he doesn't come today, Shakira, he may end up coming either the latter part of this week or this upcoming week, or he will be coming next weekend. But I see communication before he come, like y'all talking about it. As the week goes on, if he don't come this weekend, I see y'all talking about it and seeing what day works best. But I'm seeing like later on next week or another like Saturday, like a Saturday. So I would give him like a week. But he could come anytime between now and then. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to gauge it, but it's on his mind. He know he needs to show up and be there. So hopefully whatever he got going on, he can kind of get past that. Because I see like that being more so the factor in when he could show up. But I'm seeing if not this weekend, definitely going into next week or Saturday. Next Saturday. He said he coming this weekend. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's gonna really try. He may even come later tonight, but if he don't make it for whatever reason, I see him trying to do it again, like come to you again as we get further into next week. So like, like I said, next Saturday. Okay. Will he be reaching out to me because I'm giving him his space? Will Cam be reaching out to Shakira because she said she's gonna give him his space? Will he be reaching out to her? Let me see. Let me see. Cup out of 8 of Pentacles with Knight of Wands. 8 of Hangman. Essentially, yes, he is going to reach out to you. He is. Because he's going to, like, whatever this is, it's going to surpass. It's going to pass him by, whatever he's stressed about. And then I see him kind of needing to pick me up. So, yes, I see him reaching out just to see what you got going on. Okay? And plus, like you already said, like, hit me up when you free. Hit me up when you got time. So, it's like he know that. So, I see him hitting you up when he free and he got time. So, yeah. Okay? All right. Is Cam coming tonight to see Shakira? Is Cam coming tonight to see Shakira? Yes. Is Cam coming tonight to see Shakira? Is he coming tonight? I mean, he definitely talked about it. Him wanting to come this weekend. Let me see. King of Swords reverse. Is he coming tonight though? Is he gonna be able to get out of his head about it? Yeah, he gonna try to. Shakira, you got the Magician and the Ace of Cups here. So yeah, he trying to find a way out of a way. Shakira. And like I said, whatever he's stressed about, I don't necessarily see it being like to the point where he can't come see you. I think he just was kind of telling you like throughout the day, this is why he's so in and out with communication. But he gonna try. You got the Magician and the Ace of Cups, so I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah for him trying to come tonight. So yeah, I mean, and he coming with the Ace of Cups, which I like that. He coming with some type of emotion or some type of like love. Okay. And then Danny, I got you after Shakira, okay? Okay, do he know he gonna be my man? Period. Do Cam know he gonna be Shakira's man? Do Cam know he's gonna be Shakira's man? I mean, he do got kind of a good idea that he's in the rankings to be your man. You got the King of Pentacles here. Do he kind of like know when that's gonna happen? Not necessarily, but he do feel like there's more to y'all connection than just for y'all to be friends. So I mean, essentially, yeah, he know he in the running to be your man. He don't necessarily think you got anything else going on, and he don't got nothing going on. So why wouldn't he think that? You know what I mean? He just don't know the timing. That's it. But I think based on y'all communication and how you've been expressing yourself, it just makes sense. So that's what I got for you, Shakira. You got any more questions, boo? Is she asleep? Last question: to show me the pickup like consistency, pick up on his end, and that's it. I'll come back if I got more. That's gonna be my man. Hello, you funny. All right, so show me when it's gonna pick up between Shakira and Cam. Spirit. Show me when it's gonna pick up between Shakira and Cam. Still getting Pisces. I keep saying it. And Pisces is when you're gonna really get that action. But the High Priestess, that's Pisces, and the Page of Wands. So I feel like as y'all getting closer to that, you're gonna really start seeing him picking it up. With the Nine of Wands here though, reverse. Like I feel like, he coming in like you making him feel safe with that Ace of Cups. Your love, your endearment is making him feel like this is a safe connection. So I see him lowering down his guard more and more as time go on, and he do want to be like a more so coming towards you, with this Knight of Wands energy. So that's kind of like somebody that's like they going full speed into the connection. So he goes from like this Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords type energy to like more so a Knight of Wands, like he coming in full speed. But you'll more so start to see it really pick up like as we approach Pisces season. Which, that makes sense because y'all supposed to be getting in a relationship around that time too. So I see it being more like consistent then versus this kind of like slow and steady. Okay. So that's what I got for you and him. And then, Danny, you can go ahead and post your questions, love. And I hope y'all having a good day. I hope y'all enjoying y'all time on this beautiful Saturday. I want to look his life up. Girl, you better tell him that. you better put that on that man's mind. Let him know. Let him know, boo. You so funny. No, I feel it though. I can understand, girl. How Jamie gonna respond? How is Jamie gonna respond to me asking why he told his mom what I told him, but he still hasn't spoken to me? Okay, let's see. So how is Jamie gonna respond to Danny asking him why he told his mom instead of speaking to Danny? How's he gonna respond to that? Basically being called out on his BS. All right, we got that Eight of Pentacles reversed here. Okay. Like him working against you with that Nine of Wands reversed, like you feeling like you didn't deserve that. It's already bad enough, you know what I'm saying, that you kind of like was being mean towards me, How's he gonna feel? He gonna feel like, wow, that's my mom. If I want to talk to my mom, I can talk to my mom. I don't gotta talk to you. King of Swords reverse. I don't gotta talk to you. But if I'm gonna talk to my mom, that's between me and my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's standing on it. High Priestess reverse and the Four of Wands. So yeah, he like, I don't gotta hold no secrets away from my mom. I could tell my mom whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? She gave you a gift. That's good. Oh, baiting you to tell her, yeah. So I just see him being a little snappy with it with the King of Swords reverse. Like, and I see your perspective on it. Like, how could you sit there and bitch to her, but you won't even get back to me? You know what I mean? But I just see him being like standing on it. Like, that's my mom. I could tell her whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was going through something and I needed her. I needed her at that moment. His mom asking me questions. Yeah. But I mean, it's a way to do that without being like that. You know what I'm saying? And then respectfully, like I said, that is a touchy topic. So if she is not, if you're not telling her out your own mouth, she shouldn't be baiting, because that is a very touchy topic. That's a very touchy situation. So he thought it was okay for her to interrogate me. I mean, he ain't necessarily tell his mama to go ahead and do that. But at the end of the day, to justify why he said something to her is because he felt like that wasn't within his right. That's his mama. You know what I mean? He didn't know that the mama was gonna do all that though. He didn't know she was gonna do all that. But yeah, that kind of is his justification for why he could say something to her. But then when you trying to get a response, he don't got nothing to say. He didn't feel like he needed to say anything to you. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of how he coming off. So do you want me to ask if he thought it was okay for his mama to interrogate you? You came over under the impression that she didn't know. Yeah. And like I said, I saw if she did know, she wasn't going to really say nothing. She was going to wait for you to say it yourself. But she still shouldn't have been baiting you for the answer. Like, that ain't okay, because that is a very sensitive topic. And if a woman ain't ready to talk about it, she shouldn't be felt to have to talk about it, bring it up. Nothing. You know what I mean? None of that. Yeah, like that wasn't right. So, and I mean, honestly, you got a right to call her out on it. If she, you could say, like, do you know something? Because you asking me all of these questions. I'm not trying to be rude, but is it something that you know? And that would have kind of called her out on it if that's what she was doing. You know what I mean? Because why do you care about if he has a baby? Like that ain't why would you essentially care about that? You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Shit could have at least told her. Told me he told her. So you was prepared, exactly. And he definitely could have did that. He definitely could have been like, hey, I did tell my mom. Just want to let you know she might kind of ask you questions. But I just see him standing on that like, oh, well, that's my mom. I didn't feel the need to have to talk to you about anything. Like, but I did, within my right, he felt like he could talk to his mom. And he didn't know his mom was gonna do that. So it ain't like he knew the repercussions of him saying something to her. But I see how you would feel. You know what I'm saying? Especially because it's such a sensitive thing. You know, it really is. But I would still bring it up to her just to kind of like just let her know like you were feeling uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't really admit to what happened, you could just say, hey, I was feeling a little uncomfortable the last time I went over there. I just want to let you know like I love you, but it's just you were asking me a lot of uncomfortable questions. She said, oh, Jamie can't raise a baby in one bedroom. They baby would be raised by me. What? And the fact that she even still think it's something growing. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. Like she don't even know the full scoop. So yeah, like that's triggering. And it's like, what is it? Even if she didn't know that y'all had that going on, and let's say hypothetically she did essentially think it was somebody else, why are we having that conversation about him? I came here for me. So why are we bringing up your son and his dibbling and dabbling? So it's still coming off weird. And like I said, I think you should say something to her that she made you feel uncomfortable. I mean, some people they just be too comfortable sometimes, and they just want to think that they could say whatever. But if it did bother you, I would say something to her. Yes. Okay. What's wrong? My egg roll. My egg roll. Yeah, ate it. No. What's up, Kylie said? Trust me, you don't like those noodles. Those noodles smell like donuts. They smell like donuts. Yes. She was asking what I do in my free time, and what was the point of her asking that? If you drink, why? Was she trying to offer you a drink? Like, what's up? What's going on? No, just some teriyaki or not teriyaki, soy sauce. She offered you a Corona. So what do you think? Do you think she was trying to loosen you up or something in the fridge, and you drank it? Period. Yeah, it's like was she trying to like get you loose at the mouth so you could tell her something? I don't have no pizza. I don't got no pizza. That's mine. It's not. You want? This is an egg roll, not pizza. You already have one. You being greedy. But yeah, Danny, that's just kind of why I'm getting at it too. Like, what's the point? What was the point of all of that? Well, somebody woke. Yeah, exactly, Danny. That's what it's giving. That's definitely what it's giving. How would my aunt react if I spoke to her in private about it? Let's see. How would Danny's aunt react if she spoke to her in private about it? How would she react? I see her feeling bad. We got the Nine of Swords to the Hierophant. She never wanted to make you feel that way. She see you as family. So the fact that you felt the way, like from her just running off at the mouth, she gonna feel bad. I see her being accountable for it. Tell me more. She might have already been drinking too, girl, when you came over there. It's given like I might have been drinking before you came over here. So you know people that be drinking, they be having loose lips. We have the Ten of Wands to the Six of Pentacles here. So yeah, she see the error of her ways and she gonna be feeling bad. I see her trying to like make it up to you and be like, I am so sorry. My intentions was not to make you feel like that. So I see her apologizing. I see her wanting to, and she may think that like y'all got that type of bond where if you was going through something that you could tell her things. You know what I'm saying? So she may even say something like that too, which is why she feels so comfortable going in on conversation like she was, because she see y'all as family. So that's what I'm getting from it. But I don't see her being mean. I don't see her trying to turn it and twist it into something it ain't. Okay? But I would definitely have that talk with her, girl. Yeah, so I would try to, I would talk to her. Just tell her how you felt. It's gone, girl. Okay, Danny. It's gone, Daddy. I ate mine. Mm-mm. Daddy said go in there with him. A green guy, mommy. A green. A green. Thank you, Danny, for your donation. After I talked to her, what would she think after hearing both sides? Okay, let's see. So after Danny talked to her aunt, how will she think after hearing both sides of everything? How will she think? Here's the thing. She a woman. You know what I'm saying? She's a woman at the end of the day. With the Nine of Pentacles here, and she knows what it feels like to feel like singled out, to feel like a man not gonna be there for you. Now I don't know if like his father did it to her or if she has had that type of experience with a man in her past where maybe she got pregnant and he didn't really want to be there. Okay, but she knows what that feels like. So I feel like after she hear your side of the situation with that Nine of Wands, she is gonna look at it, with like, I'm sorry my son is like that. I never raised him like that. I never raised him like that. He know better. Okay. And with the Magician here, she gonna make it to where he come to you and he apologizes. She gonna make it to where he come and apologize. I see her getting on him about it because it's wrong. It's wrong. Like I said, she know how that feel to have to be fending for yourself. Whether the baby survived or not, that don't matter. It's the behavior. And she does not want that for her son. She don't want him to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? She don't even care about the fact that y'all was mingling as, even though y'all grew up together. She more so care about the fact that he was being unfair and that he needs to right his wrong. No woman should have to be crying and be alone at that time of her life. So I see her getting on her son and being kind of like accountable for him. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like at the end of the day, you tell her your side, she not going to be sticking with her son. She gonna apologize and be like, I am so sorry that you went through that. His dad did the same thing to me. So I more so see her nipping it in the bud when it comes to Jamie. Okay. That's what I see. I don't want him to be forced to apologize. I don't want him to force him to apologize. You don't want her to force him to apologize. Well, let me just say this. If anything, she going to tell him that it's not okay. If anything, she's gonna say it's not okay for you to do that to her. You need to make that right. She may not say call her right now, but she may say like you need to make that right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like what I'm getting from the mom, though, because like I said, the mom know how that feels. She been through it, and that's not a good feeling. And what woman wants, whether she decides to keep the baby, no, keep the baby, if the baby just passed away on its own, like no woman deserves to be alone in that time in her life. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm getting from it in a nutshell. Okay. Hey, y'all. But yeah, Danny, I think that is a good way to go about it is to just talk to his mom. I know you probably didn't want to get her involved, but hell, sometimes the mama do gotta step in because these sons be doing the most. Not me crying on my lunch break. Oh, I want to give you a hug, Danny. Oh my goodness, girl. Yeah, he got to make that right. Hell no. He better. Ooh. But you know what? It do come out of nowhere. It definitely do come out of nowhere. Grief is odd like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do really genuinely think you talking to that mom, like she gonna be able to relate, girl. She gonna be able to empathize with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even none of that. It ain't none of that. Oh well, he's my son. I'm gonna stick beside him regardless. Like no, mom is not coming off like that. Mom coming off like, come here, baby. Let me give you a hug. You know what I'm saying? Because you might break down in front of her too. Because that's hard. That's hard to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I went through a miscarriage, Danny. I was like, ooh, girl, I was like 17 weeks, girl. And the guy I got pregnant by, he didn't want nothing to do with me, nothing to do with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Just bogus. And unfortunately, that baby passed away. And girl, when I texted him that I was in the hospital, because I had to go to the hospital, he was like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Like, what do you mean? You supposed to be up here, like at least, girl. So trust me, I know how it feels. These guys be dirty. Okay, thank you. How will he make it right? Okay, let's see. So how will Jamie make it right between him and Danny? How will he make it right? That's a good question to ask, Danny. How will Jamie make it right? Well, I definitely see communication and I see compassion. I see him coming in. You the Queen of Swords, right? So this is you just kind of like just observing his behavior when he do get in contact with you. But he know right is right and wrong is wrong. With the Two of Pentacles upright, he know he got to make this right. Seven of Wands here as well. It's like, all right, I'm done fighting against this energy. I see where I messed up. I see where I was wrong. So I'm ready to come back in and give you an apology. Okay, with that King of Cups. So it seemed like he gonna make it right by just like, like I said, being empathetic to you and not trying to brush it off like you just bothersome. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly see y'all being able to have a fresh start. We got the Empress here and the Fool card here. Yeah, y'all might look at it as, okay, we may not do that again. However, you know what I'm saying? We do want to possibly have a fresh start with each other. You know what I mean? So I just see him kind of like making it right. He making it right and giving you that empathy that you deserve, that compassion, that love, whatever that could be. That love could be like, I see you in a different light. I don't want to make you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, will y'all engage in activity like that again? Probably not because of what happened, because you don't want to get pregnant again. You want it to be something that you excited about, So I see you not really going that route with him again, but last I see y'all kind of reconciling. Okay. Yeah, definitely not doing that again with him. Yeah, like I see that completely off the table. So I mean, overall though, it do look like he gonna make it right though, girl. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Danny. And hugs to you, boo. Hugs to you for real. Like from woman to woman, girl. I know how it is. Okay. Let me know if you got any more questions, love. And I'm probably gonna be on here for probably like another 20 minutes and then I'll be getting off, all right? Yeah. Oh, love you too, Danny. You welcome, love. I hope you have a good day. Talk to you later. Try to refresh this and see what happens. Scratch right there. Go down, bro.
I would think for me because you had just scored after I scored. When I scored quick and you got the ball and then I got a kick, but just try to slow down your pocket. Use your run. Use the power outs, use strength, use everything. Because in this game, it seems like the field is bigger. You know, a lot of stuff. This how it was.